In an age where our pocket hold more computing power than the technology that sent humans to the moon, we find ourselves at a fascinating crossroads. The digital world is no longer a separate place we visit. Is it the fabric of our daily lives? Yet, as we gain efficiency and global connectivity, we must ask at what cost to our humanity. Today, we explore this delicate balance how to embrace the innovation of digital era without losing the empathy connection and authenticity that defined us as human beings. Take a moment to think about the last thing you did before you fell asleep last night. For most of us, it was not reflecting on our day, it was scrolling. We live in an era where technology moves at the speed of light, where our human values, the thing that actually make us evolve at a much slower, more ancient pace. We are more connected than any generation in human history, yet study after study shows we're also the loneliest. Today, I want to talk about the tension between the digital pulse of our devices and the human heart. How do we ensure that in our race toward the future, we don't leave our humanity behind? First, let's look at authenticity. In the digital world, we become curators of our own lives. We edit our face, filter our struggles, and wait for the dopamine hit of a like. But human values are built on vulnerability and truth. When we prioritize our virtual personal over our real life, we trade depth for data. We start valuing attention more than connection. To reclaim our values, we must remember that 1,000 digital followers cannot replace one friend who know you real, unfiltered story. Technology should help us share our lives, not perform them. Efficiency versus empathy. Empathy. Technology is obsessed with frictionless living. We want food in 10 minutes, answer in 2 seconds, and AI to write our emails. Efficiency is great for business, but it's terrible for relationship. Relationship require friction. They require the patient to listen, the time to disagree, and the empathy to sit with someone in their pain. A machine can give you a perfect answer, but it cannot give you a shoulder to cry on. We must be careful not to let our efficiency mindset turn the people in our lives into mere tasks to be managed. Finally, we must address the power dynamics. Is technology your tool or you its product? Human value like freedom and presence are under threat when algorithms are designed specifically to keep our eyes glued to a screen. When we lost the ability to sit in silence, to observe nature, or to have a meal with the phone on the table, we lose our presence. The most valuable thing you own is not your phone, it's your attention. Where you spend your attention is where you spend your life. We need to start choosing where that attention goes rather than letting an algorithm decide for us. Conclusion. I'm closing. Technology is a brilliant reflection of human intelligence, but it is not a replacement for the human spirit. It can give us how of the life, how to get there faster, how to work smarter, but it can never give us the why. Our values, kindness, integrity, and love are the why. My challenge to you is simple. Use your tech to build bridges, not walls. Put the phone down when friend is speaking. Choose the messy, real conversation over the clean, digital text. It makes sure that 50 years from now, you are not just remember for the gadgets we built, but the humanity we kept. Because at the end of the day, Technology is a faultless feat of humankind, but the humanity is more precious innovation. Thank you.